Well, welcome back to another video. It has been a little while since I've actually taken the boat out. Today is September 13th. I think the last time I took the boat out was August 5th, so it's been over a month, and I'm really excited for today's adventure. My girlfriend and I were going to be going to Bainbridge Island, and I'm going to be showing her the place that we went, I think, in a couple videos ago when I went with my dad, and we went to that spot. Now I'm gonna take my girlfriend there so she can get a look at what it's like. But yeah, I'm really excited for this adventure because it's been so long since I've sailed last. I've just had a really busy personal life recently, and basically that's resulted in me not being able to come out here and record any videos. And also I haven't been able to work on my I haven't even started my wiring project that I talked about, just because of the fact that I've been so busy with well, I've been helping my girlfriend get her driver's license, and that's been taking some time. So but now that she actually passed the test yesterday, which I'm very happy for her. But now that I don't have to do that anymore, I can have some more time in the week to actually get started on this project. So, but in the meantime, we're gonna have a little bit of fun out there and have a fun day. And I think there's gonna be some like 5-mile-an-hour winds, kind of like the average what we see, what I've noticed in the summer. Tomorrow, however, so today's supposed to be, today's Saturday, and it's supposed to be 75 and sunny, just perfect. Tomorrow is going to be 65 and 70% chance of rain. So I've brought my rain boots, and I also have my rain gear right here, because I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing some sailing in the rain just to get us back here. My girlfriend, she'll be lucky because she'll be able to stay down here and maybe wrap herself in a blanket too. But yeah, I'm gonna be wet probably tomorrow, cold, but to be honest, I kind of live for that kind of thing. I like sailing in crappy weather more than good weather. I don't know why. I guess I'm just kind of strange or peculiar like that. But well, I just started the motor up, and I'm waiting for my girlfriend, and then we're gonna leave the dock and finally get out on the water, man. Well, there's a lot of fishermen out right now. And so we're gonna have to be careful of them. Full speed ahead. We're heading, we just had the bridge opened up, and now we're gonna head down and try to head out of here, baby girl. But so the tide is not going to be a factor for us either, because the lowest tide is at in the early morning hours, like 8 a.m. So like around this time, the tide is going to be high for today and tomorrow. So it's not going to be an impact for us. We're still going to be fine. But the wind is coming from the south, like I think I mentioned in the last clip. You can see all these, like September, I feel like, is the month when all the fishermen are out here, because the salmon are running up the river right now. And I just saw a salmon jump just a little bit ago. They're trolling right now. Could troll around and see if they can catch something. Well, in the meantime, we're just going to be traveling down the river, and once we get out into the main part, we'll of course deploy the sails and start heading west towards Bainbridge Island. And then we'll get there, I don't know, like early afternoon hours, like 2 p.m. or something, if I'd have to guess. Like right under us right now, there was like 3 fish that just popped out of the water. I gotta keep my camera rolling because I'm not gonna catch a fish if there's no camera on. I'm gonna turn this camera off and then like 5 seconds later a fish is gonna jump and I'm not gonna catch it on camera. That's just great. It's exactly what happens and how it works. All of a sudden it seems like the fishermen stopped. Like they're all up there. So they must know exactly where the salmon are positioned on like each day of the month or something. Like there's got to be like some kind of knowledge about that, I feel like. That is one big crane that they've got on that barge there. Wow, look at that. They were communicating on the radio like the distance away from me, how far they are away from me or something. That's huge, baby boy. Oh, by the way, I have my girlfriend here.
Babe!
Oh, there's a boat that's attached to it.
Yeah.
A free boat ride, baby boy, if you want to go on that one. Look at all that current and wake that they're pushing behind them there. That's like a river speed type current that comes out of the propeller of that boat. Even though the boat's like way up there, it's still having an impact on the water. We're kind of in the last little leg of the Duwamish waterway. Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but I caught possibly a salmon that jumped on video. That was cool. In any event, we're gonna continue down, making good time right now. I think it's 10:19 or so. We left probably at like 9:30, 9:40, somewhere around there. Hey, damn it. Babe, you got that one?
I think so.
Okay. You can send it.
I'll send it to you later.
Alright, well, look at that. We're out a little bit into Elliott Bay. We're past these barges that were moored on a mooring ball. I'm gonna put the motor into neutral here. Now she's in neutral, and then I'm gonna spend, I don't know, 15 minutes to get all the sails set up. And we're just gonna kind of float around out here. No specific purpose or anything, but yeah. No luck with wind right now. This is all just apparent wind. So we're gonna motor into this more ripply spot out here in the main channel. We should get some more wind, and then from there we can actually start our sailing day. The marker right here, I think I'm gonna go on the starboard side of that. And once we get out to that point, I believe we'll have wind. Usable wind that we can use. Because like I'm trying to like turn the direction, figure out kind of where a breeze is coming from, but there's no breeze. The flags are just, they're completely down. So anyways, I smell oranges and I'm very hungry, baby. So I think I'm gonna end this clip for now and then eat some lunch, see if the wind picks up, and then cut back in at that time probably. So yeah, got a little something going on here. Almost 5 knots of wind. There we go, 5 knots. Moving a little bit. I was just saying, like, a sailor's worst time is when the motor's running. because, you know, we like to hear the calm and serenity of the waves and water. And then you hear some nail scratching motor sound and you're like, oh, what the fuck is that, baby? But yeah, now the wind, let's take a look. It feels like it's gotten a little bit more powerful now that we've kind of entered the main channel. There we go. Now almost 6 knots of wind. This is what they were forecasting on the Windy app. But they were saying it was coming from the southwest or south. But it's right now it's coming from the northwest. In any event, we are making progress. I think what we're gonna do is kind of head a little bit over here towards Elliott Bay Marina just in front of us. Once we reach there, then we'll cut straight across right over to there where all those buildings are. That's the that's going to be our destination today. And once we reach that, then we're good. I mean, that's where we're going to stay tonight. I'm going to show you guys. I mean, I didn't really show too much in the last video I was there, but I think this time I'm going to video more of like the walking and some of the cool parts and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, that's where we're heading now, and that's kind of the plan for now. Once we reach the Bainbridge Bay Marina area over there, I'm gonna grab my charts because I need to remember where the markers were. Because the last time I went there, I saw a green marker, but I decided to go on the left of it, which is not what you should do. And all of a sudden it was like 30 feet deep to 15 feet deep in like a matter of a couple seconds. I'm like, oh shit. So then I corrected course, went back, you know, where we're supposed to go, and it was back up to like 40 feet deep. So yeah, that was my bad on the last trip. I didn't really video that, but I almost possibly would have grounded the boat if I didn't get us out of there sooner. So in any event, we've learned our lesson from that, a possible shit that I would not have liked. So but yeah, it feels really good with this. The sun feels kind of warm, and then the cooler breeze coming from the cold water, off the cold water. But yeah, look at I gotta finish up this sandwich here. And now you're eating some beef jerky. Roberto, beef jerky, baby. I love you so much, baby. Anyways, so I was talking to my coworker. I think I have mentioned this on the channel, the one that has like the 44-foot boat, because he said he was doing a race today, and I was like, hey, like maybe I can sneak into the race or something, but I don't think he's responded to me. So but tomorrow he's gonna, like, when we get back to the marina, he's gonna stop by, and I want him to kind of look over my wiring system, because he's actually working on his 44-foot boat. He's redoing the wiring system, so this is like fresh on his mind, this knowledge of wiring. So I was gonna kind of pick his brain and get some ideas on how I should tackle this first. Then I can start tackling it. And now that my girlfriend has passed her driver's license, I'll have some more time where I can come to the boat during the week and work on it. So that'll be nice, and I'll be making progress update videos about about how the wiring's going and how the project's going. Got some nice old roly-poly waves here. God, it's so serene out, and this is one of the last days that is going to be nice, because next weekend it's going to get down into the 60s, no more 70s, man. It's getting that time of year, so. Now let's carry on with our journey here. I actually need to pee, so I think I'm gonna pee off the side of the boat. Don't fall into the water phone like shit, bro. Making great progress right now. It's 12:10. And I would say right now we're pointed directly at our destination. Although I don't know, if we get there really quick, then maybe we'll just sail around before we go in. I don't know. It depends on if my girlfriend needs to use the bathroom or not. Because her bladder is very small. But yeah, wind's coming from southwest right now, which is exactly what was forecasted. You know, windy is very accurate. Like, it's really, really accurate. Speed, direction, everything. See the city over there, how pretty that is? One of our last warm days of the year until we get to the big dark, the big cold. Wind has picked up. You can see that now. We're at 7.5 knots right now, and we're probably going 5 knots. Wind's going from, that's southwest, and we are heading to this location right here, and I think we're somewhere around here right now. So we're heading we went a little bit north. Now we're gonna go south and head into this area. But on this side, we have the transducer, which comes out of here. So this is the transducer, and this will be submerged in the water. And we'll kind of pull out some cord. And I'm gonna suction cup this to the side of the boat where this is this part is submerged, and then we'll be able to see our depth. There's always so much shit around everywhere. Oh, you can show the speed? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to suction cup this shit. Drop. Now we can turn this on. Ferry boat's fine. And once this powers on, we can open it up and select traditional here. And once it loads and kind of analyzes things, it's going to show us our depth. shows how deep it is. So right now it's 340 feet deep. As we're gonna start heading in, it's gonna get a lot more shallower. So that's good, plenty deep now. But let's go ahead and we're gonna put this in forward and we're gonna head into port here. So here we go. Sitting at 60 feet right now. And we have the red, which will be on our right. And then over here we have the green. So we have to be in between these two markers, because over here it's very shallow. I think it's like, this says it's like 2 fathoms, half a fathom, which is like 2 fathoms is 12 feet deep. Half a fathom is like 3 feet. So it gets really shallow if you go in there. And I, like when I was coming here last time, yeah, it was like all of a sudden, like it was up here a little bit more. It was 40 feet deep, and then all of a sudden it was 15 feet because I went in kind of the wrong area. It got really shallow quickly, so yeah, a lot of wind still, plenty of wind out here for sailors. I need to figure out a bathroom situation for my girlfriend, because when she comes out, it's kind of challenging for her to use the bathroom. So we would be out here a little bit longer, but we're gonna head in here and figure out where we're gonna stay tonight, and figure out kind of what we're gonna do. Maybe walk around the town. We'll see. We'll walk and do stuff. So yeah, 30 feet of water, 29 foot of water. As we're coming in here, we just passed the two markers. Yeah, through here it's not the deepest of areas, but I remember last time it gets around like around here, and then it'll increase to about 40 feet deep once we pass this little shallower part, I guess. So, and I think the bottom is definitely really rocky, a lot of rocks down there, so not something you'd want to collide into. Sand is better, I guess, but rocks is terrible. Yeah, so these people here, they're probably in like 12 feet of water, because they're supposed to go around those, but they just cut straight through. Maybe they don't understand how this little area works. I'd consider them very lucky, but yeah, not smart at all. That boat, they're beating us in there. I think they're just sailing, maybe motor sailing, I don't know. But here's the ferry boat graveyard. Boats that are not used anymore, or they're too old, they just leave them here, I guess. This one looks really old. It's like a really old one. Yeah, there's a lot of wind right now. A lot of wind. But we're almost here. The spot we're gonna go to is on the other side of this ferry boat. Is the dock where we're gonna try to, hopefully they're gonna have a spot there for us. All right, so there's kind of an ordeal to get here, but we eventually found a spot here. First we went to the like pumping station dock to wait for a spot to open up, and then someone helped me to get into this spot here, because I'm kind of like narrow in with the dock here and then between this boat here. So, and I'm docked on my port side, which normally I'm not, so, but it ended up working out. So we're situated here, but now we need to do a lot of cleaning, because you know, when you get out on the water, things just kind of get all messy. This is my stuff for the project, but I need to put that somewhere as well. But right now I'm gonna hook up the power, get this hooked up, and then we can charge our phones and charge whatever else power stuff. The heater for tonight, definitely. It's gonna get pretty cold, I think, tonight. I think it's supposed to get down to 53 degrees according to my watch. So in any event, we're gonna get that done, and we already paid. It was $27.80 for one night, which is still the cheapest that I've found so far for one night at a dock. Blake Island, for reference, is 31 or 32 a night, including utilities. If I don't do the utilities, then it would be 24 a night, but I pay for the extra power, or for the power, I should say. All right, so I'm gonna get the power set up and get kind of cleaned up here. I'm gonna get some of these ropes organized, because it's all just everywhere. Got a dock pusher, a boat pusher thing that's just sitting on the deck. I brought the motor up, so that's at least something. The depth finder is still hooked up, so, but it's really pretty here. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Perfect little nook here that we're in. Well, I think I've figured it out. I've got this little cushion that I'm resting on, and I'm resting on this cushion here. Feet up, wind blowing. Well, that's not right, but I think it's like 70, 72 out or something like that. Got my chips right here. I haven't tried these ones yet. Chili lime. So good. Oh my god, it's so good. But I wish it was a little less sunny, because then my girlfriend would be up here right now. But yeah, we're gonna relax for a little bit. I need to eat some food here, and then once we kind of relax, whenever we're ready, we might go up into town, walk around, walk in the park maybe. We'll see, but for now it's time for us to relax. I got the power hooked up, so we've got electricity. The only thing is that I cannot find my Bluetooth speaker, which is devastating, because even if I had it, we can charge it right now and then we can use it. So I'm not sure where my Bluetooth speaker's at, so. But we've got my radio, making do with what we got, so. Anyways. Well, we left the boat, and the boat is actually just straight down there, but we're up here by this like rowing school, rowing academy or something. And just up here's the town, I think. Oh shit. You're so much shorter than me, baby. Yeah, we don't know where we're going. We're just kind of walking around here. It seems like there's a marina down here, but not sure. I have never been down here before. These are like rock creatures that are. Look at that, like how that's made. These people are like playing tag or something, baby. Well, we just got to a teriyaki restaurant, and I got some spicy teriyaki, and she got the same thing. There's rice and salad, so we're gonna enjoy this here. Well, we returned from the boat from dinner. It was good teriyaki that we had. That was pretty good. I'm pretty spent. Got the light set up here. Yeah, the bed is all set up. I put a new bed sheet on there because the one I had before was too small and it wouldn't really fit well. So put a new sheet on there. Might end up leaving that sheet on the boat because it works really well so far, and it had no problem fitting that on the bed frame or whatever. So yeah, my girlfriend's up at the bathroom kind of getting ready for bed. I'm gonna go up there after she's finished and brush my teeth. It's only 8:13 right now. I mean, we're not gonna go to bed right away, but the bathrooms close at 10, and we don't plan on eating again tonight because it's just so like we ate so much food, man. Like that was an incredible amount of food that I ate. I'm so full right now. So, but we're gonna watch a movie, I think. Not sure what kind of movie, but we're gonna figure that out. It's just it was a really, really nice evening. Temperatures were just perfect, just absolutely perfect. And it's starting to get chilly, like the temperatures are starting to drop. In here right now is, you can't really see that, 67 on the top there. So it's 67 in here, which is, I would say, perfect. And once it starts getting a little cooler, then it's going to start being a little chilly in here. But for now, it's pretty good, and I really am happy with that temperature. So anyways, my phone is charging because it ended up dying while we were there at the teriyaki restaurant. But yeah, let me kind of show you what we got going on outside here. You can kind of get a glimpse at what things look like at night. So this is kind of our view out here right now. The light is kind of bright, which I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that because the window is right there for the bedroom. So we're gonna get some light in the bedroom, which it could be worse, but that's fine. The ferry boats, they actually keep all this stuff lit up, so it looks really pretty. And look at over there, sunlight is still a little bit visible. Yeah, really a nice spot, man, and it's very reasonably priced at $27 a night, I think is what I ended up paying. $28.80. $28.80 is what I paid. So anyways, yeah, it's probably gonna be a pretty chill evening, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna record tonight, but yeah. All right, so it is nighttime. We shut off the lights, and I'm gonna be heading to bed here. The bed's all set up. You can't really see it, but the bed's set up, and I think we're gonna just relax and go to bed and watch a movie, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and probably gonna be a wet morning if I'd have to guess, because that's what it's saying. So see you then. Well, good morning here. It's cloudy and some things are wet, like the motor cover is all wet. So it did rain at some point, but right now, I just farted. Right now it's not raining, but it says it's gonna rain. I just looked at my watch. At 10 a.m. it says it'll start raining, but I don't know if that's true. Right now there's a little break in the weather, but I'm gonna go and relieve myself in the bathroom, and then we'll kind of figure out what we'll do. Maybe go get some breakfast or walk around, I don't know. But yeah, it's a kind of a chilly morning. Got my sweatshirt on. Yeah, but slept pretty good. Boat did pretty good. Yeah. Well, we are currently on a walk right now. We were doing this walk a little bit last night, but we didn't go all the way down the trail. So today we're gonna do a little bit more of a walk. Walk a little bit further on the trail. So it's a pretty little walk here. They've got like picnic benches with a view of the ferry line. Down in there's actually more of like a wooded trail with dirt trails and stuff. But yeah, it's not too cold right now, and it's currently not raining. But after this, we're gonna walk up a couple blocks up to a breakfast spot and have some good breakfast. After that, we'll meander our way back to the boat and probably head out. So yeah, look at that. That's really pretty, baby.
My God, I thought it was like, help, help.
Little river that connects up to Puget Sound just down there. Look at that, the end of the trail opens up and there's a bench and you get to overlook the water. That's pretty cool. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, I think this is on the way as you're exiting Bainbridge Island. like a swimming pool in that condominium complex. This is cool, baby. Oh, look at the water out there. Guys, it's gonna be a windy day, that's for sure. Look at that water. See how dark that is? Yeah, it's definitely really windy out there. So it's gonna be an interesting and very fun ride back. Yeah, this is pretty, baby girl. Get that salty smell, baby. You remember this?
Yeah.
Or the
Oppa Gangnam Style. Whoa, 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 whoa. Babe! What the fuck?
holy shit. Well, we made it out of the trail and found this "Welcome to Bainbridge Island" sign. Down there is the ferry terminal, and they have some like a little history of the island. You can see that's how big it is. 27.61 square miles, 5 miles wide, 12 miles long. And we are probably right here on the island, and that's Seattle over here. So we crossed straight over here, and yeah, and when I went to Paulsbo, we went through here and then up this way. Yeah, and also this is Point Roberts, like through here, and I want to go through there sometime, but anyways. Made it to Streamliner Diner. They've got some good stuff, it looks like. Look at that. Steak and eggs, bro. Biscuits and gravy, baby. What do you think of all this stuff?
Babe,
This is going on my YouTube channel. Look at this. Sail Bainbridge. Chartered sailing adventures. Wow, that's cool. And babe, like it's a charter boat, so people can just sit there and relax, and then like the crew does all the sailing.
yeah.
That would be a dream for me to do, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then people pay me like, I don't know, $150 for like a couple hours. And yeah, that's my dream business, is to do a charter sailing business. Look at what she got. My girlfriend's food looks so good. Look at that. That looks incredible.
Oh my god. That is from the lady.
Oh yeah. Look at mine and look at hers. Looks so much better than mine.
Oh, you have a steak.
Medium rare steak. All right, well, we have arrived back to the boat from breakfast, and we are going to start heading out. It's about 12:36 right now. I'll have my girlfriend record me like starting up the motor and stuff. Then we'll get out of here, head up on the water, and saying the wind looks pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, everything's kind of put away here, so let's do this thing.
Well, we'll figure that out. Just give me a call or go up to, yeah, there's a little bit deep down there. Oh, it's a little island. That's what that means. Little island. Little lagoon.
We're gonna back up a little bit and then make our way out.
Oh.
Well, I feel like they lied to us about the rain because I haven't felt one raindrop so far today, and it's already like almost 1 o'clock. But yeah, it's gonna be windy though. We do have wind, which will be nice. We'll be able to cruise along the water, get to the other side relatively quickly here. But yeah, we're just pulling out of Eagle Harbor right now. Left the dock a couple minutes ago and making our way out into Eagle Harbor, or into Puget Sound rather. Yeah, this is maybe this is my favorite spot, maybe. I don't know. So far I think this is my favorite spot I've been to. Bainbridge Island, you know, there's really good food and it's very short distance away from the dock, and they've got a store that you can buy like anything you want if you happen to forget something. So definitely my favorite place. But yeah, let's go ahead and cruise out of here, and I'll put up the sails and from there we'll kind of see what we got going on once we get out into the main channel. So that's about it for now. It looks so eerie out there right now. This indicates kind of southeast winds. Kind of what we're looking at. Babe, we were like right there, baby. Like in the park. It was somewhere around here. No, maybe it was down there, baby, when, like by the ferries or something.
No, that one is the chair.
Where?
There's like the chair, so we're over there.
Oh, yeah, babe, Agwal.
So we are in there.
Yeah. Okay, baby, yeah. Yeah, that's where we were. That's the ferry boat that launched its blaring horn at us. They're heading back to Seattle. But yeah, I can see there's some whitecaps a little bit out here, so conditions are a little bit interesting. Definitely will be an interesting journey, but sailor has got to do what a sailor's got to do, you know. This is what we've been drawn up, so we'll respond with the punches when they come in. Look at these waves. Good 1 foot waves or so, maybe approaching 2 foot. There's that wind. This will be an interesting ride, baby. So we passed the last red marker there. So I'm gonna turn and face. I'm gonna come out a little bit more, and then turn and face south that way. Put up both sails, and then head back towards the city in front of us. Sail all the way back, and then yeah, it shouldn't take too long with this gorgeous wind speed that we have right now. We're heeled over pretty far. I think right now we're at 15 degrees. I luffed out the main a little bit because we were starting to lean pretty far. So she's kind of scared or something, but not to worry, her captain is here. But yeah, this ended up being exactly what I was imagining for today. Really gonna be a very quick sail across the channel. Legs are going crazy. You be thinking of Bean is up pretty far. Jib is still kind of tight and close. I probably should let it out a little more, but right now we're doing fine. So. Babe, at least we're not leaning as far as that sailboat over there. Guys, we're moving so fast. Like we're already, there's Alki Point, we're like passing that, but we're making such good progress with all this wind right now. Somebody doesn't really like it, but
I like it. It's just that I'm scared.
Stadium now, the screen is moving around.
Are you gonna feel the same way when you're like floating?
And a what? No, it would be more scary in that. Yeah, because like every one of these waves would be like you would get bang. Like, remember that? Like when we were on waves, you go boom.
Ah!
Like that's what it would be like, babe. I mean, you're not gonna lean over like this on that boat, but it's gonna be really choppy and like really like a bumpy ride, basically.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Well, that was a nice little sail across the channel. Put the sails down, I just did. The wind is, gosh, I'd say it's like 10 knots or more right now. But we're gonna be heading up the river. We've already made it here, and it's currently 2:15 right now. So yeah, I would guess we were going like 6 knots most of the time while we were crossing. We were going pretty good. So yeah, but once we get up the river a little bit, it's gonna, I assume, gonna get a little calmer. Maybe the wind will stay blowing, but like the waves are gonna go away, obviously. So, anyways, my girlfriend, she's down there peeing right now, so the companionway is closed. And we're going right into the wind too. Everything's just blowing. She's finished. I don't get it. These people are literally netting the entire. Oh, this guy better be careful. Oh shit! 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 I'm so happy that they didn't just get their propeller destroyed, because they were stringing something across this entire river there. So I don't know what was. I don't know why they're like sectioning off the entire river. Like, come on, there's like, look, there's cargo ships that need to go through here. Why are you sectioning off the entire river for your fishing? And they're doing it for their fishing. It makes no sense. They should do little pockets on the side, but not the entire fucking river or something. In any event, it's just really windy right now. And we're making progress because we're kind of fighting the wind. Because we're motoring through the wind right now. So, yeah, we probably got a little bit of time left, like an hour or so or something like that. So, yeah. Alright, well, we're back at the marina here. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. We had a lot of fun on this trip. If you like these kind of videos, make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. But yeah, me and my girlfriend, we had a lot of fun. So, yeah. We'll see you in the next video.